What we are going to do is check out all the spring campaign records. We're gonna see where the world records have ended up. There's 1 day left of playing, so these might still change. And there's right now a massive battle between Kreth and Scrappy. Earlier today, Scrappy was ahead. He had 260,000 points to Kreth's 199,000. But Kreth has beaten Scrappy on 2 maps. We will take a look at that, but that is map 10 among others, and I think Scrappy's hunting it right now. But for now, we're gonna see where they're at. Let's take a look at the spring campaign world records one by one, talk a little bit about the stories of some maps. Starting with an absolutely insane record. Eddie's 23,302 here is completely mental. He was expecting to get a 23,33 when he hunted this, but just look at the precision in this run. This is completely mind-blowing stuff. You have to get a perfect speed slide while going extremely close to the barriers, then another really tight turn into the loop, and then a perfect speed slide while close to the barriers again in the uphill here. Drop down, sharp turn while speed sliding. It might go too fast for you to appreciate, but if you slow it down, very close here, close there, and then the uphill is something else. Like, this speed slide angle is so crazy. And then he still dares to send low here to this fence. Like, Eddie always hunts 0-1, but this might be his strongest 0-1 record in this game. He just gains tiny amounts of time in each segment here towards Kreth. Extremely impressive. You can see he's already a car length ahead. When do you see that on such a simple map? Unbelievable. Map 2, Lord Quacked. Looks like he's done a shortcut or something, but let me tell you, this guy is just a dirt, no-slide addict. He is constantly improving his own world record on this map, and just doing these perfect dirt, no-slides, or if you will, quantum slides. And this is a pretty mental run. The goal is to have the skid marks connected for more grip, but at the same time disconnected for a speed slide. So here he snaps connected, we can see they're a little bit apart, and that gains speed. And he's just decided this map is his domain, and tried to perfect it. And he's also a player that, you know, 2 or 3 campaigns ago I had barely heard of. But getting world record by 0.1 here is extremely impressive. So if there's another dirt no-slide map, expect to see him on top of the leaderboard. We have Hobbit and Philosophical, 1,000th of a second apart. This map is grass, but has some of the same themes with quantum slides. Philosophical, though, quite far ahead. Hobbit, better middle segment. And then, if I remember, Philosophical has the lead all the way to the finish, but he goes a bit wide. Hobbit here low to the checkpoint. Straighter line, and it's, damn, this close to getting world record. Maybe he's gonna try to retake it last day here. But, yeah, this kind of snipe hurts. Guys, this map has a trick. A very strange trick. Here you see the first world record from Kreth, 200s ahead of Crude. But have a look. It's a very weird landing as you enter the water that gives more speed. If you land on the edge with the nose down, you get a huge speed boost. Crude had it even better than Kreth. But in the end here, Kreth more to the right, little bit less speed, but tighter line, and it holds. There's no more runs anymore to show the comparison of this trick versus not. You'd have to go back in the Trackmania World Record Channel archives, but yeah, believe me when I say this landing gains speed. Map 5, the ice map. World record by Owls are very cool. He said about this run, it's the biggest PB he's ever gotten. I think he has a very base name, and I am very happy for him if this world record stays the course all the way to the end of the campaign. Still 1 day to go, but you have to do ice wiggles on this map, followed by a very precise ice slide in the end. So you go over the sand, you get a brake tap, and then sharp ice slide round to the finish. There's even some shenanigans going on with the sand here. Like you tap brake, and then steer left, and then right again. Like crazy amount of inputs here in a short span. Also just remember, like the ice we have now, which feels a bit more clunky, is because Nadeo wanted to get rid of ice wiggles. We have clunky ice gameplay because we wanted to get rid of this. It's never going away. Map 6. I saw Scrappy hunt this one earlier today. This is a remake of previous maps. He has not gotten a PB yet, but this record from Hobbit is quite insane. Similar to how I said, you know, the run from Eddie at map 1 is insane. This one has some nasty precision. His start is bad. That's the only thing that's wrong with this run. Afterwards, he kind of uncorks one of the most beautiful sequences in this campaign. Looks quite trivial for now. He's just gaining and passing Lima. And if you look at all the other records here, you'll see the same thing. His start is the worst. Look at it from here. Look at the precision. First, all the way to the left here for the drift setup. Holds brake. All the way close here. And you can't go much wider than this because you need to get this air brake trick for the nosedive. Beautiful. Lots of speed. Close. And then sets up all the way wide against this corner. Uses all the space. Drift. Goes low to the checkpoint. And then speed slides through the final corner using all the space. And so much speed to finish. It's so crazy. Like, look, bro. There is no space left. Beautiful. Map number 7. 07 in chat. Jetlag Murra in second place. Camille Roshan with the world record, though. You have, again, these no slides. But here you have to eat the gear while doing so. Murra with a much faster start. But the ending here is really the most decisive part. And Roshan, if I'm saying it correctly, had it perfect. You land towards the outside, then flip low, and he gets towards the right earlier. I think Murra could still beat this if he's interested. Clearly, start was good, but we've had a lot to do in matches. But yeah, this flip, hard to get perfect. Really, really nice flip from Camille Roshan. Map 08. This one, I did not figure out in my discovery correctly. And the strat they have here is nice, but it's dependent on perfect body roll of the car. You're gonna see it. To get a good time here, you need the car to get the biggest nosedive of all time. So you jump more middle, because then you have speed so you can jump over all the hills with an air brake, and then you get this massive nosedive. You might ask, where does this come from? Even though it looks like it's flat here, it's going like a pendulum. The car is going up, down, and if it's a little bit up at the start of this hill, it's still going up, down, microscopically. You get this huge dive over the top of the block that Titok has. And then a nice air brake to get all the boosters together with Günther. Really insane. Titok's start was best, deserved world record therefore. And a nice time. Congrats. 09. I said this would be a Hobbit record in my discovery. I said GG Hobbit the first split second I saw the map. Hobbit has the world record. And no one's trying to beat it. He's just good at this stuff. He's just very good at this stuff. Plastic speed slides and wiggles and these like plastic full speed maps. By far best in the world, and it's not close. Like, he's already a car length ahead of second place world in the first 10 seconds. Up high, speed slide low, jump all the way to the right towards the trees. Inside line. Up high to get pushed down again with speed slides. I mean, this last turn is straight up psychotic. 612 speed? With 612 speed. Like, just take a moment to appreciate it. What? How? Okay. Yeah, that's very nice. Nice time. Map 10. So, this one is actively being contested. Scrappy set this record, what, like, less than a day ago? And now I think that Kreth took it back this afternoon. Hobbit 1 day ago. Scrappy 21 hours ago. Kreth 4 hours ago. This record probably decides it, because if Scrappy takes it back, he will gain 40,000 points towards Kreth and pass him. This record, I'm gonna show it now, but by the time this is posted, it might be outdated. Different lines here matter a lot, by the way. There's inside line versus outside line stuff going on in every turn. So Kreth, beautiful start inside line. Now he gets sent a bit wide. That's alright. You're gonna have more speed if you're wide here. Oh, actually even more inside. Scrappy with the better setup for the end. Kreth has a really inside trajectory but low speed, and Scrappy's coming back, but Kreth remains. There's a run that shows this really well, which is Darkest Sentinel. His start is admittedly the slowest, but then he has a different line here where he goes, I mean, look at how wide. But then, because of this, he has more speed and ends up more left, and then has a lot of speed for the end. And okay, he doesn't pass anyone ahead of him. But yeah, precision is also, when you appreciate it in isolation here, it's pretty damn good. Map 11, Roddick from Scrappy. He's had this one for a while. This is one of the only campaign maps that had a shortcut this time around. It's really just a reroute. You go left down here to skip the no steer that you would get if you took these checkpoints the other way around. Quantum slide, checkpoint, and then you jump back on track with less airtime and a lot more speed than what the other route would give. And from here on out, it's just precision. Last drift, Scrappy had it really good. Memory serves me right. Inside line, and all the way wide with the speed. Beautiful run. Map 12, this one had a new world record yesterday, after not having a world record for 2 months. A trick had it forever with this 0.95, but Lack 7 beat it. And Bobsled at this point has become so brain rot. There is a couple of tricks, mainly smooth steering, but some flicks out of walls that give you enough speed for an early gear here. And if you get that one, you can get just an absurd time. A trick is 100th behind here. And then he has a little bit more speed, but Lack gets a good booster and holds. The A13 remake, Kreth world record, massive run here, 0.270. 100th gap on this map is massive, and you'll see why. It's kind of pressed forward. Notice, by the way, already at the beginning, Kreth goes a bit wider for more speed up the hill. Since it's such a long uphill, you're saying that this matters more than the inside line. And it does. He already has like a spoiler lead, maybe 5,000th of a second. Crucial part here is to land snap into a full grip with slide on the platform turn. So-called wheelie. And then here, in the end, you don't get the speed boost from it, but you still want the skid marks. Air brake, land tilted for 2-wheel speed slide to the finish. And it's a 270. You want full grip. So you can steer left now and then right to get full grip. But even better is this outcome. Full grip on left wheels and speed slide on right wheels. This is also used in Nations Forever on some records. And then precise turn. And here you want to land a bit angled left for an inside turn while not getting the slide. And it's just so precise. Really beautiful record. Map 14, the Royal-like map. World record by Dam, previous Royal player. This map has really beautiful low jumps by the world record, where you want to almost like front clip the quarter pipe you land on. Hope TM, I think, has 2 out of 3 with that, or maybe even more. I think he gets it on the first 2 at least, maybe not the last one. Just perfect low jump from them and then risking the pipe. Very nice. But let's see Hope's run, and maybe I was gonna show you guys. Like, he crashes a little bit for an earlier landing. His front wheel clips and he gets an earlier landing. And he gets this twice, which is faster. Here as well. Crash and then realign. Here we have neither Scrappy nor Kreth in the top 5. We will watch Maniac's record. Not his only one in this campaign. Maniac has some really strong records you'll see on the later maps. This map is strange because it's a multilap, but you drive the map first this way and then in reverse. And the key here was to go very high on the wall ride for a lot of exit speed, since there's such a long part where you can make use of it. You drift around here and now you're in lap 2, which drives back the same way. And Maniac actually was last here out of the 3, but a lot of speed though. I wonder if that was on oh, you know, that was probably on purpose. Darkbringer Pagman, yeah, still active. Very cool to see. Half-Us, are you gonna play Summer Campaign? Will we see you on one map? Maybe just to prove to the kids that you can. Yeah, look at this, guys. Maniac went so wide here. Looks like he lost his lead, yeah? But the next bit now is only full speed. And then because of that wide drift, look how long the speed advantage applies. It's still going. It's still going. To here, and he's still ahead. So, you know, I think really cool. Cool recognition to just max out speed. Beautiful run. Also, map 16. Maniac has been grinding this one. He had the world record on this before and decided to improve his own time. 39.73 is a mental time. It's full no slide this map. You're just preventing the car from sliding everywhere you can on grass. So here as well, they bump quite wide and then snap left, right, no slide. Maniac had it really good. Ryan though, good start. But the ending on this Maniac run is crazy. So he goes up. And then here you have a shortcut. A tiny one, maybe not intended in the ending of the map. But you can go through here, snap no slide, past the broccoli, keep the no slide going, and finish. I think he even kept, is this true? He kept third gear? Wow. Wait, so sorry, I have never seen anyone keep third gear with 136 speed. Third gear happens at 161, but you can hold it to at least like 145 usually. Ryan and Lima also keep it. Yeah, 137, that makes more sense to me. 136 as well keeps it. That has to be like the lower boundary. One of the cleanest records? Yeah, it's pretty insane. Map 17, scrappy world record the other day. Beats Eichwolf by 100th. Let's take a look. This one I don't know. I haven't seen this record. But I remember this map. Oh, no slide to the right for more space. Makes sense. Yeah, the low line here is really cool. That is faster. Keep fourth gear all the way to the turn. Even the outside line here. Beautiful start by both. Scrappy earlier on the outside. You have to go out of it early. Huge lead. Oh, wow. Like 500th at least at one point there. More speed. Still probably around 500ths. Oh, nice by Ike though. And yeah, it's going to be close to the finish. Wow. Imagine an entire campaign with hidden records. They should do that, honestly. Be brave, Nadeo. Make the entire campaign secret. Now, guys, we have to be clear about this. We have Eddie TM with a world record. This is not the Eddie you're thinking of. This is a different Eddie. Eddie from Germany here is not the Eddie Rice. It's not Riolu. Alright? This is just a beautiful run by a good German tech player. 41.5 here is absolutely crazy. It requires perfectly managing the speed so that the car doesn't fly off the track. Because in every turn you're maxing out the speed and therefore risking just completely the car falling off. We have this last part now. Lots more speed, but harder to get the timing. So much speed there, no air time. And low jump to finish. Crazy. This is also a map that if you don't play, it's hard to get an appreciation for how difficult sausage blocks are to manage. If he does not steer perfectly, at this point he's gonna jump. Like the car is about to lift off, he manages it, right? At the top of this next hill, it's the same thing. The car is literally about to fall off, and he steers to correct it, to keep grip. And here as well, this is the craziest part. Steering right at the correct time to hold grip, and then daring to jump all the way low to the corner. As you really shouldn't, but yeah. Insane time. Darkest Sentinel versus Narbex. Narbex had this one for a long time. I was surprised anyone beat it. Actually, we should feature Twist too. I mean, within 5,000s. Hello? Crazy leaderboard. Crazy, crazy leaderboard. They have just quite similar slides throughout, honestly. Narbex had a very good ending, I remember that. Darkest is at like 500s ahead maybe. Wide setup, more speed. But now last slide. Narbex perfectly times his exit to almost catch up. But Darkest is just a little ahead. It's so close. This difference between the tires is the difference. And Darkest Sentinel aiming a little bit more straight too. Unreal how close it is after 45 seconds of driving. But there just isn't much you can do here. Like, you try to get perfect speed out of the ice slides and go close, and that's it. Anyway, next map, we're on map 20. This one had the bug slides. Let's take a look. Starting with Dara here. And, Sompig, Puba, and Matt Lightning. So this map, you need insane bug slide exits. There's like a trick where you wait for the... I'm gonna show this after. You need 5th gear into the wetwood to build more speed, and you're snowballing like crazy here. And then you bug slide, snap to the right again. I think... I've never seen the Sompig run, but that's crazy. I thought Puba had it like perfect. Same for this... Yeah, there's the bug slide trick on the plastic. This is gonna be hard to explain. Last one as well. Just sharp to the finish. So, analysis mode. This applies to at least plastic, maybe dirt and grass too. You wait for the tick of a bug slide, and then immediately after you press forwards left. Because then you've gotten a speed boost, and as you straighten out, you have a lot more speed. Dara had the best start, but then Sompig in this middle part completely crushed. Holy turn. Yo, what a strat! He didn't do a clean wallag on purpose to get pushed into a better bug slide. But then here he missed the speed exit. Look at Pua's exit here to compare. He gets the trick. Bug slide left. Wait for the tick, and then bug slide right for a split second, and then go out. Actually, it's different. This is different. No, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. This trick exists on plastic. You tap left once, and then insta right. And you get more speed. Map 21. Tween here, if I remember correctly, returned from Comic-Con Baltics and just decided to improve his own world record into the territory where no one will ever beat it. And what's fascinating about Tween is that he's been competing in Trackmania professionally for so long that he might even remember the original map this is remade from. This is a 2010 map. And I think Tween was almost... He's at least been competing since like 2011, 2012, but maybe even 2010. Yeah, this run is beautiful. Like, people like myself will know this alter medal is diabolical. And I am plus 3 seconds of world record. So much speed. In every corner. Guys, if you're struggling with alter medal here, how on earth are they doing 56? Carl said he played it when he was younger. That Carl himself had played it? Yeah. I don't remember if Tween played Cyber Games. Tween played it back then. Wow, cool. Let's give him the highlight zooms in slow-mo on each corner. Close there. Lots of speed through this. All the way inside on this. One drift tap to get around the corner. So close there. Oi, oi, oi. All the way left here for speed. You see how precise this is? Jump to get a little bit more angle than he would with brake taps, and then all the speed here. One that Scrappy pointed out when he was stunting this is that this corner by Tween is mental. The amount of speed he gets out of this part. The slalom is just insane. It's like he's already ahead, but then he gains just so much through this. Is he controller player? This is keyboard. So if you think your input device is holding you back, this is just keyboard taps. Can we see it compared to your PB? To be fair, I only played this map for, you know, author time, but here you go. I mean, I'm getting so smoked, whatever. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. It looks like I have no clue what I'm doing. You can tell I don't know the map, but I should at this point know the map. Are you even Please type your PB right now in chat if you think it's a bad one. Yeah, this was not not my proudest moments. 56. Did you guys just like add a little bit on top of world record and think it doesn't sound suspicious? Bro, 56 is a crazy time. You're a top 100 world player. It's like trying to sneak by as some chess grandmaster when you're not. Make it a little believable. Say 58, I'll believe you. FPX Sheer with the world record here. Player that I'm not too familiar with, actually. Maybe they have a different name before. But this is very impressive. This map has so many tricks, including mud slides, which I'm trying to learn based on these inputs. Anytime there's mud slides in Cup of the Day, or in Bonk Cup, I lose. So I need to learn them. Yeah, Luna is Switch, right? And then Causer as well, not a player I'm too familiar with, so... Very fun to see new players excel in the campaigns. Really precise here in the end, I can only imagine. But guys, get ready for one of the most beautiful campaign shortcuts we have in this game. Corny has the world record now. He set this today. Let's also put in Kismata in the comparison. They get the reactor. They take what I believe is checkpoint 3 here. Checkpoint 2, followed by checkpoint 1, and then they drop down to 3, is the way it goes. Wow. Impressive, right? No, this is not the shortcut. This is half of it. This is only half of it. Corny had a mental start here, like minus half a second of everyone else. After this part here, you flip the reactor by passing through it backwards, you get reactor up, you drive down through the woods, you jump between these trees, and then with all the speed you jump and set up for a bug slide that you exit with in 4th gear. You can see Kismata almost caught up to Corny here in the end. You might ask yourself, how did he do it? Kismata was half a second behind. He does the same thing. Flips the reactor, reactor up, drives between the trees, but then getting a flip here to get a more inside bug slide trajectory, still 4th gear, but unfortunately he was too far behind to begin with. Else it would win out. How stupidly cool is this? Glimpse's cut is even faster. Wait, really? Wait, this is criminal. He is so far behind. This has got to be criminal. Oh, the same type of setup with no flip. Oh my god. He has so much speed. Okay, so the flip is not cooler, but the flip is not faster, but it is cooler, and I think we can all agree that the world record here should have the flip. But yeah, what a sequence of cuts you have to do. Insane stuff, insane stuff. This run from Kebby is mental. It looks like on the splits that he's done a shortcut, but no. Some really strong records this campaign. Kebby's run here is fantastic. Perfect no airtime in the start. That's something many players can do. Low jump here, also something several players can do. But doing all of that and then following up this way is something very few players can do. Because he gets such a low jump touching the checkpoint here. Like that, you can't see it in this camera, but the back wheel is barely touching the checkpoint gate. The back wheel is just barely touching the blue. Continuing on afterwards. And then low here, jumping to the road, good line, perfect grip. Close to the checkpoint on the inside, speed, and then smooth up and down the hill and finish. When he drove this was world record by 0.4. Very good record by Kebby. Anyway, the last map in the campaign. Very close battle. Scrappy and Kreth. Scrappy had this. Kreth took it away today, by the way. By a 1/10 of a second or so. This is a full-on skill map with lots of high-speed turns. So we'll see this battle to the end. Who's gonna win? Anyone's game. Kreth had a much better start. And it's actually strange to me that Nose down there is faster. Something I definitely was not doing. Low ramp makes sense. Low airtime here makes sense. Scrappy had a very good plastic speed slide. And the bump, he's back in the lead. Low jump to the checkpoint, equal just about. Ooh. Here though, Kreth way on the left. Gaining time just by driving closer to walls. More speed here for Kreth. And it's a long part. It's a long part. It's all the way up to finish, up the hill towards the finish. And that gap remains. You know, Scrappy could maybe get this back. I don't think it's that easy though. Like some of the shorter ones, like map 10 might be a better candidate map to go for. As it stands right now, Kreth in the lead with 239k points. Scrappy in second place with 213k. Hobbit maybe with an outside chance if he hunts, but most likely we're looking at Kreth or Scrappy winning. Anyways, friends, that is it for the spring campaign. Lots of fun, cool, interesting records. I did not play the spring campaign that much, but I will be playing the summer campaign a lot. It releases 1st of July. Maybe it's out already by the time you're watching this. Gonna go for all the medals, discover the maps, play a lot of ranked, get top 100s, get champion medals, and maybe even a world record if there's a shortcut map that suits my skill set. So please come hang out in the live streams, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys around, whether it's a stream or a video. Thank you all for watching very much. Have a great rest of your day, and bye-bye.